Goalkeeper. Aaron Ramsdale, Arsenal. Most onlookers need to apologise to Aaron Ramsdale, who after conceding 130 goals across 2 seasons at Bournemouth and Sheffield United, seemed overpriced at £24 million, $32.6 million. The 23-year-old has, however, been magnificent for Mikel Arteta this season, laying the foundation for Arsenal's improved performances with his exceptional distribution and all-action playing style. The Gunners have lacked leadership in recent seasons, but Ramsdale's hard-on-the-sleeve demeanour has certainly given them a lift. He is a very good shot stopper, pulling off several remarkable saves, most notably keeping out a James Maddison free kick against Leicester City, with an effort that looks destined to win save of the season. Right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Liverpool. The debate of best right back in England between Reece James and Trent Alexander-Arnold will be exciting to watch over the years, but the Scouser deserves his spot in the lineup. Alexander-Arnold has superior stats to James in every category listed on the Premier League Stats Centre. Trent sits second in assists, 8 total to James' 5, third in through balls, first in crosses, and ninth in passes. James doesn't register in the top 20 for the last 3 categories. The Liverpudlian is the best right back in the country and arguably the best right back in the world right now. End of debate. Centre back. Ruben Dias, Manchester City. Since Ruben Dias's move to Manchester City in 2020, he's been the top defender in the Premier League. The brilliant City lineup undoubtedly buoys the Portuguese defender, but he's proven to be one of the best in his position this season. My Liverpool-tinted glasses would have loved to pick Virgil van Dijk or an impressive Joel Matip, but City leads the league clean sheets and goals conceded for a reason, and Dias provides a significant portion of the makeup for that reason. Centre back. Antonio Rudiger, Chelsea. Chelsea's defensive record has improved markedly this season, and Antonio Rudiger is undoubtedly the leader of Thomas Tuchel's 3-man back line. The 28-year-old has grown in stature over the last 12 months to become one of the most commanding figures in the division, making heroic blocks and last-ditch challenges to get his teammates out of trouble. But the main reason he makes the list is his unique ability to dribble the ball out of defense, breaking the opposition lines, and joining up with the Chelsea attack. Rudiger ranks 4th in the entire division for carries, 939, and ranks 1st among centre-backs for carries into the final third, 36. Left-back João Cancelo, Manchester City. Some have argued that Manchester City's João Cancelo isn't a left-back, but his recent featuring at right-back has been primarily down to the absence of Kyle Walker. The Portuguese's adaptability to either flank showcases his abilities as a full-back. Liverpool's Andy Robertson is one of the best left-backs in the world, but Cancelo has edged the Scotsman in the first half of the season. The Portuguese defender beats Robertson in almost every head-to-head stat at this point. Cancelo also leads the league in passes and has 1 goal and 4 assists in 18 matches. Central midfielder. Bernardo Silva, Manchester City. Arguably the best player not called Mohamed Salah in the Premier League right now, Bernardo Silva plays with a grace and subtlety to match pretty much anything the competition has seen before. The Portugal international slaloms through the lines, connecting Manchester City's powerful defensive base with the forwards, acting as Pep Guardiola's Andres Iniesta at the Etihad Stadium. 7 league goals in the first half of the campaign is already his best ever return in a City shirt, and although Bernardo has only assisted once, the stats do not capture just how much work he does in setting the tempo and driving City forward. Central midfielder. Mason Mount, Chelsea. Chelsea have missed their first-choice strikers for a handful of games this season and needed someone to step up in their absence. Mason Mount has already shown that he is a vital cog in the Chelsea team, and his 7 goals and 4 assists this season have highlighted his ability to thrive in the spotlight. The young English midfielder rounds out the midfield and is an excellent link-up for the following attackers. Central midfielder, Conor Gallagher, Crystal Palace. The breakout star of the season, on loan Chelsea midfielder Conor Gallagher, has not put a foot wrong at Crystal Palace, despite Patrick Vieira's side slipping into the bottom half of the table recently. Gallagher's 6 goals and 3 assists puts him firmly in the Premier League's top 10 for direct goal contributions, despite the fact that most of his work is not done in the final third. The 21-year-old is a superb box-to-box engine, tearing into challenges and making a nuisance of himself to great effect in the Palace midfield. As such, it looks as though Gallagher will be walking into the Chelsea first team next season. Right wing Mohamed Salah, Liverpool. The Premier League's leading scorer and assister Mohamed Salah is arguably the best player in the world right now. His position in the best's eye is a given. The Egyptian winger has dazzled in the first half of the season and has stunned almost every opposition he's come up against. With 15 goals in 18 appearances, his record-breaking first-season tally with Liverpool is in sight for him to beat. Left wing, Rafinha, Leeds United. Leeds United are enduring a difficult second season in the top flight, partly because of injuries and partly a natural regression to the mean. Marcelo Bielsa is a victim of his own success. They would be in considerably more trouble, however, if it was not for Rafinha, whose goals, assists, and all-round attacking play have single-handedly pulled Leeds through matches. His impact is similar to Jack Grealish's over the last 2 seasons at Aston Villa, in that Leeds' plan is increasingly just to give the ball to Rafinha and let him weave his magic. More often than not, it works. Striker Diogo Jota, Liverpool. When looking for a striker, goals are a must. Romelu Lukaku would probably have made this list if he was fit, but Diogo Jota's 10 goals from 17 appearances puts him second behind league leader Salah. The Portuguese winger has filled in for Roberto Firmino, while the Brazilian has been on the sidelines and has been lethal in front of goal. Jamie Vardy and Cristiano Ronaldo might be some people's first choice for striker, but they have overperformed in underwhelming sides, while Jota has shown in a team that has the likes of Sadio Mane and Salah in their attack. For more Premier League news, subscribe to our channel.